Well, hello everyone, and welcome back. It's such a beautiful day here today that I decided to take it outside, and I thought we could do some cooking out here. Our azalea bushes are starting to bloom, it's getting nice and warm, and spring is definitely in the air. So to continue with our afternoon tea, we're going to make lemon curd today. Lemon curd is very easy to make and so versatile. There's so many different things that you can do with it. And as I had said in our video making scones, that you can serve lemon curd with scones with some fresh jam. It's really good. So let's get started in making our curd. It's so easy, and this one we're going to use Meyer lemons. This is a Meyer lemon curd. And I actually have a regular lemon here and the skin of the Meyer lemon that I already juiced. I'm going to come around and show it to you because the color is quite different. And the Meyer lemons tend to be a little more mild and on the sweeter side, and quite often you can use less sugar when you're using Meyer lemons as opposed to a regular lemon. You can see the color. This is almost orange in comparison to a regular lemon. So we're going to use mostly Meyer lemon juice, and we're just going to add 1 tablespoon of regular lemon juice just to make sure we have enough acidity in our curd. So the first thing you want to do is just a small sauce pot is all you're going to need, and we'll start with 8 tablespoons of butter. I, as you know, always use unsalted butter. So you want to melt your butter, and to that we're going to add 1/2 cup of sugar. And here is our beautiful Meyer lemon juice, which we're going to add to the butter and the sugar. 1/2 cup of Meyer lemon. If you don't have access to Meyer lemons, then just use regular lemons. It'll be absolutely delicious. I'm very fortunate. I have a neighbor that has Meyer lemon trees, and he shares them with us, and we're delighted every time I get a couple of these beautiful lemons. So to that, we're also going to add 1 tablespoon of regular lemon juice, just to make sure we have enough acidity. And the zest, I actually zested the Meyer lemon, which I'm going to put the zest in here. And let's just put a little pinch of salt, about 1/8 teaspoon of salt. And you want to lower it. You're just really heating this all up and waiting for the butter to melt. And then once it does, the only other ingredient you need is eggs. 3 whole large eggs and 3 large egg yolks. That's all you need to make this delicious curd. And it lasts for quite a long time in your refrigerator too, which is really nice. So we're just letting that melt. I believe my flame is pretty good. And let me just show you. I have 3 large eggs in my bowl, and I also have 3 yolks that I'm going to add. So let's get those in here. And then we will slowly whisk in some of our lemon juice that's heated up into the eggs, and then put it all back into the pot, and we'll cook it for about 5 minutes until it's nice and thick. Let me just grab a whisk, and you just want to whisk your eggs together. Okay, so our eggs are nicely mixed, and now I'll just put a towel down when I go ahead to add our lemon juice. So what can you do with lemon curd? How can you use it besides serving it with your afternoon tea and scones? You could also use it as a filling for a cake, which is wonderful, and fresh fruit. Okay, this is completely melted. So you just want to go ahead and whisk in a little bit just to incorporate slowly so that you don't cook your eggs. You want to go nice and slow. I don't know if you can hear the owl back here, but he's talking to us. And now we're going to put this all back onto the stove. And you just want to cook this on low. It takes about 5 minutes to thicken. You don't want to cook it too high, because otherwise it'll start to possibly curdle on you, and you don't want that to happen. So make sure you have your heat fairly low, and you can start with a wooden spoon. You could use a rubber spatula. This is getting thick nice and quickly, and it looks beautiful, and the color is just gorgeous. And then you want to have a clean bowl with a strainer, and the reason for the strainer is we're not going to keep the zest in there. We want this to be nice and smooth and creamy, so we're going to pass this through a strainer just to collect all of the zest that I put in here. Oh, this looks great. Oh, I think we have a visitor. I thought I heard some footsteps back there. Just happy it's not an alligator. We're making lemon curd here.
Oh, lemon curd?
Yes.
You know,
Yes?
I used to make lemon curd as a kid.
You did?
I hope you're doing it right.
Huh?
I hope you're doing it right.
I hope so too.
Yeah. It's easy.
It is.
But you have to be careful with it.
Yeah.
Here you go.
So what's the first thing you need to do to make lemon curd, Bob?
You need to buy the lemons there. You need to buy them or grow them.
Or I was going to say, have a nice neighbor to deliver you
That's
some.
right.
Yes.
That's right.
So
Can
what are
see
you
the
up to?
azaleas?
What are you up to out there?
I'm picking up sticks.
If you see maybe one pop in the center, like a bubble, then you know you're absolutely done. And once that happens, you are all set. Oh, this looks really great. I think we're pretty much there. One little bubble, two little bubbles, time to shut it off. Oh, this looks really great. So I have my bowl with a strainer here, and all I'm going to do is just pass it through. I'm going to grab a rubber spatula because I want to get every bit of this out. The pot's nice and clean. All right, and then just take your rubber spatula and push the rest through. I'm going to take a clean spatula to scrape the underside. I want to make sure we get every bit of it. So let this sit at room temperature to let it cool down, and then you can go ahead and refrigerate it. Have a really good weekend. It's beautiful here, and I hope it is really nice where you are too. See you again soon. Take care.